You're going to go from being a complete beginner to becoming rich by copying the exact cold email template that has taken me to $1 million per month consistently. Now, over the last 6 years, I've built multiple agencies to multiple seven figures, and in the beginning, absolutely nothing worked until I discovered the exact framework and cold email template that I'm going to share with you in this video. I guarantee it's not what you're going to be expecting, but it works. So let's get started. Okay, so I have my laptop here, and what I'm going to be doing is basically writing out the exact framework or the exact follow-up sequence for cold email that I used or have personally used to sign over 1,500 high-ticket B2B agency and coaching clients today. And so let's get into it. I got this Google Doc here. The first thing I'm going to do is list out how many emails you want to send. And that's, my friend, is 6. So if you include your original email to the person, you should be following up on them anywhere between 5 to 6 times following that. The problem is most people only follow up once or twice and then they give up. The real money is made and the real appointments are booked, when you're sending follow-up 5 and 6. And so I'm going to keep this video super straightforward and to the point. We're not going to get into too much theory today. I'm going to walk you through how to write these bad boys and what they need to look like. So follow-up number 1 is going to be a super simple, hey John, did you get the chance to check out that email I sent? Now, you're going to watch this along with maybe 10,000 other people. And so what I want you to do is take the verbatim of the cold email, the gist of the cold email, and rewrite it to say the same thing in a different way. Because if there's 100 people in your niche that watch this video and those 100 people start using the same cold emails, you're all going to not get results. So it's paradoxical. The next one is going to be a really, once again, super simple, something along the lines of like, hi John, just confirming you received my last email, right? All we are doing with these follow-up messages is simply gently nudging people. We're not trying to resell, because here's the thing, the initial email that you've written should do all the selling. That should have the information about your offer. That should have the call to action to book a call. It should have all of the stuff that the person needs to understand. And so what we're doing when we follow up is, this is an important thing. Follow up by replying to the existing email chain. Do not send a new email. So what you want to do is, when you're sending follow-up 1, get the original email you sent and then click reply, and then reply to yourself, send them an email, and then send it to them again. Just say, hey, I'm bumping this. Talking of which, number 3 is, hey, just bumping this to the top of your inbox, right? All we're doing with these emails is trying to get people to open and read the initial email, because the chances of them having already read and opened the original email are very slim, okay? And so this is simple. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce my secret weapon. This is a website called imageflip.com/meme templates. And what you can actually do is go in here to basically open conversations with memes. What we can do here, let's just pick, let's go to top new ones, okay? Yeah, so let's just pick this Kevin James one, caption this meme, and we're gonna put, so you see that email yet? Right, we're gonna click generate, and we're just gonna screenshot this bad boy, and we would then drag that into follow-up number 3, right? And these are beautiful little pattern interrupts, okay? Because if you attach this to the email, it makes the email look slightly different. It's got the little paperclip next to it, or if it's Gmail, they're going to actually see the PDF or the PNG attachment. And you can usually just say, you could even probably get away with not sending anything, but I would still accompany it with some text. And so now, once we've got to follow up 3 and follow up 4, 5, and 6, we have entered the territory of memes. It is now fair game to unleash hell on them when it comes to using these images. So follow up 4 is, we're basically just going to repeat the same thing, okay? So we're just going to say something along the lines of like, hey John, just checking in to see if you have any questions about the email I sent a few days back. And we can come in here and let's go to our meme generator and let's put in here question and see what comes up. Let's look at a GIF this time and try and pick a GIF. So caption this meme, me following up with you for the 4th time, right? And then we're going to generate the GIF, okay? And then let's just find it here. So now we're cooking. Now we're building something that's going to break some patterns and make them laugh. By the way, these are memes that I'm just creating. I have this isn't like pre-thought through or anything. I'm just literally finding them and creating them. But you should see the point. Right, so now we're on to number 5. Now we're getting into territory where most people don't want to follow up because they think they're just going to bother the person or annoy them. And so we can actually call that out and address it and be like, hey John, not to bother you for the 5th time, but I'm going to anyway. Thoughts on the first email I sent, and we're just going to leave that probably without a GIF, just because it's like, you know, we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to overdo the memes, the GIFs. But this is the thing. What you're noticing with these follow-ups are so simple. They're 1-2 liners to the point, something someone can just read immediately, right? And then follow-up 6, all we're going to do is we're going to include another meme here, and I'll show you which one to include in a second. Any thoughts, John? John, I'm dying to hear from you. Dying to hear from you, right? Let's just use something like appropriate. Grab a little screen grab of that bad boy, and we'll whack him in there. And that is literally as simple as it gets, right? You have to understand that when you're following up on people, all you're trying to do here is basically just get them to read what you want them to read. We're not trying to resell them. We're not trying to bump anything. All we're doing here is just asking them for their thoughts and their perspective on the initial email. And the real secret here is not actually like what to write or what to say. It's just keeping it simple and doing it like 6 times. Because if you just keep appearing in someone's inbox over and over again, they're either going to reply and say, hey, this is fun, this is creative, but like, no, thank you. Or they're going to say, okay, I'm actually interested. Because usually familiarity is what builds rapport, which is basically the thing that's going to get you the appointments. Like I said, do not copy these words word for word, but follow the same structure, follow the same principles, and use a couple of these. Don't be afraid to get a bit funny with it, right? Don't be afraid to use the odd GIF or the odd meme, 3 or 4, just litter them throughout your process just to break the pattern. So I've used this sort of method, this sort of framework in my current cold email systems and my past and existing cold email systems, and it's booked me like tens of thousands of appointments, more than most people could comprehend to get in their lifetime. This is the sort of stuff that I've used that no one really understands or has heard about, to book tens of thousands of appointments. If you are struggling to book appointments right now and you want more clients, there is a link in the description you can click. For full transparency, it is a video VSL funnel of me trying to sell you something. So only go there if you want to. But if you need more clients, you can go and check that out. I don't care if you check it out or not. I just care that you implement this and get some more clients. Have a wonderful day.